Hey guys, so it's time here to put the Xiyomi Redmi Note 3 up against the Samsung Galaxy J7 in a quick little battle of speed, camera and general day-to-day kind of performance. Quite a lot of people have been asking me to do a comparison here with the J7, which I haven't forgotten about. Fantastic entry-level phablet device from Samsung, and obviously the Redmi Note 3, amazing value for money as well. One thing I absolutely love about these two devices is the fact that you don't have to charge them very often. Every time I use them, they're like on full battery because of the amazing battery technologies, which just make the phones go on forever. You can see we are basically all up to date in terms of the apps, and also I think Android 5.1.1 still on the J7, Android 5.1.1 again on the Redmi Note 3. This is the 2GB RAM model. So we can have a look how they compare. You can see we are all closed down on both of them, and we're just going to start off with the apps here. So I'd be very surprised if the J7 could beat this one. So we don't have an internet connection for some reason. See why that is. So probably the internet not as strong as the J7 here, but we might test that out a little bit more further on in the video. We'll just try this again. So slightly different screen here. Might have to get used to that one. So it seems to me that the J7 is slightly ahead, if you ask me, on some of them. Redmi, this one, very nice. Similar on that one. Again, very surprising given the processor differences. Straight up there. But then again, you know, the J5 and the J7, amazingly optimized devices, which give a very good performance for price ratio. I think we do have the Play Store. Slightly quicker here because you see some lags coming up with the Play Store there. We can have a look at game. So we just start the load. Very nice load speed here, so that is what I like to see. We do have like the browsing as well that we can consider. I think I'm going to give the app opening to the J7 here. Just seems to be that little bit more responsive day to day. So I think the browsing as well could go to the J7 given the strength of the Wi-Fi here, but that was a bit faster to open the page here on the first one. So I don't think it allowed me to do it then. Let's try that again. Okay, that's weird. What the hell's going on there? That is pretty weird. Okay, it took me like 5 clicks then just to get there. We're having an off day for the browsing. So you can see the Redmi is doing very well here. It was so laggy, it thought that I was like doing the zoom then on the J7. So, you know, we'll give the Redmi a nod. Tech radar. Faster here, very nice. So probably a little bit faster here when it came to the loading of the ads. And again, one more, GSM. Straight in there. So strangely enough, even though the Wi-Fi signal is actually quite low here on the Redmi, it seems to be doing better on the Wi-Fi, which is very kind of odd. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, we'll give it a point there, which is very nice. We can just round off here with the essential multitasking test, and we can have a look at the performance. Going back into something. So I think that was a bit faster on the J7. Bit of lag there though, for some reason. Spotify, faster here. So quite mixed so far. Faster here. Wow, very mixed. I think the J7 is a bit handicapped with only 1.5 RAM gigs, so that could work in the Redmi's favour. I think you can get the 3 gig variant of the Redmi as well. But the J7 is doing quite well there. You know, another one to its. Here you can see lag with the keyboard. You know, what's all that about? Don't want to see that. Maybe a little bit faster for the camera. Play Store. So to me, I think the J7 seems to be ahead on most of the basic ones, but the GTA reloaded on both of them, I think. So, but it did go back into it quicker on the Redmi. But I think slightly more skewed towards the J7 here, which is surprising given the lack of like RAM. So, you know, props where props is due. We did do a camera test as well, so you can have a look at the performance here. So I think I did some in good light, as well as, you know, your department store kind of tests as well, which gives you a good indication of the colour that you'll find on both of them. So just getting the same images here on both of them, and generally you can see you know, it's quite interesting that both of them do quite well given the budget price. You know, I don't think there's a huge difference between them actually. I think that the low light is probably a little bit stronger on the J7 because of the what do you call it, the aperture, I think it is f1.9 I think. So that does go in its favour, I think, in some situations. But you know, you can have a look to see how it looks here, and it was quite a bad weather day, so I think they did the best that they could do. You can have a look as well at the video recording comparison. I'd probably put it just ahead of the Redmi when it came to the camera performance, but generally you're going to get a decent experience with both of them. So you know, I don't think you should be too worried about the camera aspect of things, but obviously they both do have their little strengths and weaknesses to consider as well, such as slightly bigger battery in the Redmi, which could be good for your longevity. We also do get Super AMOLED display here, very beautiful when it comes to the viewing angles. As you can see, absolutely perfect. Whoa, on the Redmi, which is actually quite a slippy device, probably because of the metallic kind of design. I do actually like the metallic design though, and the fingerprint sensor on the Redmi, which gives it a little bit more kind of up-to-date kind of feel. In fact, it feels a lot better than the J7 construction, but you know, I think both of them are good handsets if you're not looking to spend too much money but just want a massive screen, big battery life and no nonsense kind of performance. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here. Hope you found it helpful, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.